Alright, so a super quick review of the Insta360 quick reader for the Go 3 and Go 3S. I've got the Go 3S. I say review, I'm not going to go into it in depth. I think there's some better videos out there already on YouTube that will cover most of the basics and how this thing works, etc. I'm going to cover two use cases that are quite distinct to me. One has already been covered, but I'll go over it again. And the other is a bit more unique to me, so I'll cover over why I bought it and what I was hoping to achieve from it. So just a bit of background about me. I guess I bought the Go 3S mainly because I'm a runner, and so I record running videos, and I'll link to my other YouTube channel about that if you're interested in watching some of those. And I find it wonderful. It's really good. And what I do is I output two forms of content really from those videos. I do long form content, so a bit of talking to the camera, a bit of vlogging if you will, a bit of the run around the course, etc., and then a bit of a recap afterwards, and I publish that to YouTube in 16:9. The other use case that I have is what I try and do is publish a quick short video, auto highlights using the Insta360 app on my mobile phone of the run itself, the race itself, and I put that out to Instagram, etc. So they're the two use cases that I have for using the Insta360. So the first reason for buying the quick reader is, at the moment what I do is I spend a lot of time, currently I come in from my run, I connect the camera and the pod up to my computer, and I copy those files across to the computer. But then what I'm trying to do is get them to my mobile phone, particularly the ones of the race, as I can do the auto edit and the quick output. So what I end up doing is I then upload them to Google Drive. That takes some time. I then download from Google Drive to my phone. That takes some time. And then I use the Insta360 app to quickly do an auto edit, publish that video to something like Instagram, and then I delete all those files off, etc. I'll then return to my computer, and what I'll do is I'll then create the long form sort of YouTube video, if you will. So what I'm hoping the quick reader solves is, and this is from other videos that I've seen on YouTube, etc., of reviews, connect the camera to this, push the USB-C into my Android phone, and hopefully I can just create that auto edit without having to move those files around, etc., and that should really speed things up. It's quite an expensive solution for saving that time, but if you think about this, I do it at least weekly, and so I'm hoping that's money well spent to save some time, etc., and speed that process up. Also means that I should be able to do it straight from the camera or the SD card without having to copy the files across to my phone and use up some of my phone storage, even temporarily, etc. Use case 2, so I do running, and this camera, as I said, is brilliant. The problem is when you record in 4K, it only lasts about 28 minutes, I think, so I'm not recording constantly. I do sort of lots of short, sharp videos of 10 seconds long, but one of the challenges is for longer events I want to record more, and I don't think the battery's going to last quite as long. So connect it to the quick reader, and the idea being I've got an Anker Nano power bank, which is 22.5 watts, and I can connect this in, and that will charge the camera, and therefore when I go out running, all that I'd need to do for longer races is carry this. A sensible conversation to have would be, why not just take the action pod? That would charge the camera as well, and if you take the selfie stick, so it only takes up this much room, etc. One thing I'm concerned about is this isn't waterproof, and so for winter races, and at best if I'm carrying this in a running belt, etc., sweaty, moist, I'm worried about it sort of getting damaged, etc. Could put this in a plastic bag, and I might still do that for some of the runs that I do, and then I can pop it in here, and arguably I can sort of record at the same time as it's charging, etc., and I can use the facilities that the pod offers around framing, etc. So that could be an option, but I wanted to look at this. I'm not sure I'm quite convinced. It feels a bit flaky, it feels a bit sort of shaky and a bit sort of loose. It might break, etc., but it does work well. I took this down to 0% charge yesterday, put it against this 22.5 watt Anker charger, and after 5 minutes it was up to about 25%, after 10 minutes it was up to 50%, after 15 minutes it was at 71%, and then after 20 minutes it's up at 91%. So not scientific by any stretch of the imagination, but you can see how quickly it sort of charges. So within 20 minutes it's almost back up to 100%, etc. The other thing worth covering is I've seen a lot of comments about you can have it on the power bank and you can record, but it's a bit, I couldn't work out how to get this to work, and I'm not certain it is going to work. But what I think you need to do is have the reader attached to the power bank. You start recording with the Insta360, so this is now recording, and then if you place it into the quick reader, it keeps recording. And what I'm hoping this works is I'm hoping that this will just continue to use the power bank as the power source now, use its local battery, and once all the power's gone, that's when it will turn off. So if you want to do really long recording, you could connect it up like this. So the only downside that I can see to this is it is a little bit shaky. I'm not sure I'd want to run with it like this, but I'd be more than happy to walk and talk with it like this, and it's quite a small sort of selfie stick, if you will. The only thing is I record 16:9, so I'd have to have it sideways, but that works quite well. I'd just be concerned about running along with it. It feels like it could fall out. It feels like this little bit at the back here could break, etc. I have got something else on order that I'm hoping would charge it through this nano bank, and that might solve these problems, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, super quick review. As I said, I'll link to the longer reviews that are good by other people that I found on YouTube, but I thought this was different with the charging and the portability kind of use case to talk about and worth covering off. So thank you for watching. Publish some more videos in due course. This can be a very random channel, I think, of just sort of daily life and random reviews, etc. I'm going to keep it separate from running, so let's see what happens with this channel. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and leave a comment if you've got any questions. Be happy to sort of record another short video answering any questions you might have about the quick reader, or indeed the Insta360 Go 3S, etc. I've been using it for a few months now and I really like it. Thank you.